welcome back to Saneauto. My name's Victor Sane, and today I will be showing you how to take off the door panel of a 2009 F-150 Ford pickup. This is also the same procedure as 2008 through 2013 most Ford F-150s and F-250s, the E-150 and E-250 vans, and most of the Expeditions. If your purpose in removing the door panel is to change the window regulator, then first you need to tape up the window so it doesn't fall down, cut your fingertips off. You don't want to lose your delicate little fingerprints. No burnt, bruised, or bleeding. Not allowed. First, you want to put some paper between the paint and the tape. Don't get tape on your paint. Then, if you have a windshield like this, plastic windshield, put some packing or something up underneath of it to support it. Because once you've taken the window regulator out, the whole weight of that window is going to pull down and it's going to pull this tape tight. Another thing is most people use 2 runs of tape. Therefore I use 3. Or you can use wider tape. I'm using the blue tape because it's not as sticky. It doesn't leave as much sticky residue. Also, once I get down here, since it's not the wider pieces of tape, you can cross 3 crosses to give it more stick to the window. Have some alcohol on hand so that when you're done with your project, you can use the alcohol sparingly to get any sticky off of the window. Do not get alcohol on your plastic, your rubber, or your painted surface. First of all, you're going to have 2 6mm bolts, one here and here. And you'll have 2 8mm bolts underneath this little cap right here. Get these off. And you notice that I accidentally hit this as I come around. That's why I like using this ratchet handle with the padded handle. I know these are hard to come by, so I will put a link in the affiliate description. Link in the description of the video. If I can find a link to this. You've got it loose. Spin. And out it comes. Then there are 2 8mm under this cover here. So all you need is a pocket knife. There is a little relief right there. Now, if yours is different and there's no relief, then you'll want to use the plastic trim tools. Which, if I can find a link to put in the affiliate link to put in the description, I will. And they're machine thread. .5mm, remove the speaker. Again, with a pocket knife, just reach in there and, or the plastic trim tool if it gives you trouble. Alright. It's a connector right here, and you push on the clip, wiggle it off. There's another plastic piece. It's right here in the bottom. Now these 2 nuts or clips or whatever Ford calls them are going to try and prevent you from pushing up on the panel to dislodge the hooks. So you have to pull these out. Now, if you're having trouble pulling these out, move in a circular motion as you pull. get them to come out. Both bottom ones need to be removed, but don't bother struggling with the top ones or taking a chance on breaking them, because they do not have to come out. Now you're going to want to come up with the panel, and it pops right loose if you've done everything right. If you try pulling up on the panel and it doesn't come loose, double check everything and see if you've forgotten something, because it really does just pop right loose. Now, I hope you can see where this cable is right here. This is for the door handle, and you're going to want to dislodge that. There's always some kind of clip, pliers, work it toward the door. There, see, coming right off. And then you turn the cable toward the door and come up with it. I hope you can see there is a hole right there and a slot. Came right out of it. Now, you have these two connectors. Simply pull that loose, and they look so similar, very, very similar. They look like they might actually interchange. When you run across anything like that, whether it be on this vehicle or any other vehicle, take your pocket knife out again, an X or some other kind of mark, very visible mark on one pair of the connectors. Leave the other pair of connectors alone. See? That way when you go back together, the two X's go together and the others don't. Let's see if they will interchange. Oh gosh, yes they will. They are not dummy proof. They will interchange. So mark your connectors. Just putting the door panel back on is mostly just the reverse of what we did here to take it off. But a couple of things you do need to know is you get the hooks started right here in the bottom while you still have a gap at the top. So you'll be up against the panel and be holding the panel against you, reaching down behind there, hook up your wires, hook up the cable for your door handle. And when you hook up the cable for your door handle, make certain that when you slip the cable housing into that groove, that you push the cable housing all the way down into the groove till you feel or hear a little click. Otherwise, when you're working your door panel, it seems like everything's fine, but later on, your door handle will stop working. So, all that's together. You hook your bottom hooks, not all the way down into the holes, but just get them started in the holes, and then lay the top up against here and make sure that your lock is in the little hole. So it'll have to be in the unlocked position so that it'll stick up enough to where you can do that. And then you just put your bolts and stuff back in. I don't recommend you attempt doing any of the things that I do in my videos, but if you insist on doing some of these things, do it at your own risk. Remember, the only way you can avoid being burnt, bruised, or bleeding is to pay somebody else to work on your car.
Do not attempt any repairs without coffee.
Till the next video, get off the couch and get dirty.
No, I won't. See, clean. Bye.
Welcome to Saneauto. We're so glad you're here. We don't just do repairs and tool reviews.
Bienvenida a Saneauto. Nosotros no solamente hacemos reparaciones de autos.
We also film hot rods and mod rods, project cars, classic cars, antiques.
Nosotros también filmea autos antiguos, mod rods, hot rods, cualquiera.
We also like to take you with us to the car shows and the cruise-ins, so make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell so you don't miss anything.
Me gustaría llevarte con nosotros a los cruisings y car shows. Entonces, empuja ese botón y toca de campaña para que no pierda nada.
Thank you for watching our videos. Many of the events, shows, and people that we feature support much needed charities.
Bastante de eventos que nosotros filmea soporta caridad.
Please take a child or a friend to one of these events and make sure that they're aware of all the good works that the great people of the car community do.
Por favor, lleva un niño o un amigo a los eventos para que sepa de buenos trabajos que hacen los coordinadores de evento. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.